Hey guys, my name is Trong. I'm a web developer and illustrator, and I want to tell you about my new project, Booksys. One of the goals of Booksys is to illustrate every scene in every story ever written. So if you imagine every book that you read, on every page there's an illustration. That's a pretty big goal, and obviously I can't do it on my own. So what I've done in the past 6 months is I've built a website, booksys.com, that lets other artists help me. So just to tell you a little bit about the website, what it is a place where you can go to and read books, and for any paragraph in that book you can post a comment or an illustration next to it. So the website's there, but if you just ask random artists to contribute to this project, they're going to say, well, why would I want to do that? So I went back and I thought, how can I convince people? How can I make this interesting? And so the solution that I've come up with is to make it fun, to make the process of creating these drawings fun, to turn it into a game. And this is how we play. Every 3 months we're going to pick a book from all of literature, and we're going to get together on Booksys and we'll illustrate it. But we don't just illustrate it the usual way, where everybody does their own drawing and then post the drawing, and then they go off and do another drawing and then post that drawing. No, we care more about the process of how these drawings get made, because that's where the fun is going to be. So instead, what we would do is everybody's going to pick a scene that they like in the story, and they're going to make a simple sketch. Really simple. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. At most, it should take no longer than a minute. And then the next person that comes along is going to take that simple sketch and they're going to make it a little bit better. You could add colors in the background, you can add more details in the foreground, anything you want. But the point is that you make it better. And then you post the drawing back to the same place. And then the next person that comes along is going to take that drawing and they're going to improve on it. And so on and so on. So what happens after we do this 5, 6, 7 times is that we're going to have a sequence of drawings that grows from being very simple to complete illustration. And that process happens for every scene in the whole story. Now, if we have 100 or 1,000 artists playing this game at the same time, after 2 or 3 months, we're going to have a complete illustrated book. So here's a bonus. At the end of the 3 months, we're going to print out that book and we're going to send a copy to all the artists. Now, depending on funding, we might only be able to send it to, the top 100 or 200 or 300. But that's about the number of players that we expect to get. We're not expecting millions and millions of users here. But where do we get the money to print out these books? That's where Kickstarter comes in. So every 3 months, we're going to do one of these campaigns. We're going to raise money. We're going to illustrate a book. And at the end of the 3 months, we're going to print out the books, and we're going to send, if you back us, we're going to send you a copy. So just think about that. These books are like nothing you've ever seen before, because no one has ever done this before. Just imagine a Jane Austen novel, Pride and Prejudice, with all those buildings and dresses illustrated, or Shakespeare. And if this project takes off, if word gets out, we're going to be able to talk to publishers and convince them to give us books to illustrate. Just imagine Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, the Hunger Games. Every new book that comes out is going to have an illustration on every page, and we're going to get to do it. So that's the big goal. The little goal for this project is just one book. Which book? I'll let you decide. So just leave a comment with your favorite title, and whichever one gets the most vote, we will do. So if you believe in this project, which I do, I think it's about more than books or illustration. I think we're about to discover a new kind of creativity. I mean, 100, 1,000 artists working on the same book, that's unheard of. It's never been done before. I mean, the energy and the creativity, the sparks are going to fly all over the place. And the cool thing is, you can actually see all of it happening. When we start drawing next month, you can literally go to booksys.com and see these illustrations grow. You can see the collaboration happening. Anyway, if you believe in this project, please tell your friends, post it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. The goal is to have anywhere between 100 and 1,000 artists playing at the same time. But we can't get those 100 artists unless we spread the word to 100,000 people or a million people. So if you have a friend who's an artist, get them to join. Show them this video. If you are an artist, I'm telling you, it will be like nothing you've ever seen before. So that's my pitch. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next month on Booksys. And don't forget to vote on the book that you want to illustrate. So thanks.